Hey C.E.O.s, how you guys doing tonight? Man, I ain't even got undressed. I'm just telling you, I had a fabulous time at our small business uh, holiday mixer this evening. Me and my wife, it started at 5. It's almost 10 o'clock. Just got in. I started throwing some sweats, come and do the show, but I said, nope. I want to come to you guys. I want to talk to you about something that hit me like a ton of bricks today. It came about as we were doing things together. A lot of volunteers they got together doing stuff, and it dawned on me why so many creators, entrepreneurs, and high-level operators choose to live ordinary lives instead of having an extraordinary one. When you got to put that work in, that's the part that keep a lot of us in that comfort zone. And I hope today, I, I don't care how long it takes, but normally I do it between 12-15 minute video. I want to talk to you guys about what if I told you that ordinary isn't your destiny? You're meant for extraordinary things. I believe in it, and I know inside of here, your mindset and your heart set, and your health set, and even in your soul set, you believe it. Robert Sharma was my mentor or is my mentor through the 5 a.m. club. I joined that and it impacted my life like nobody's business. I have both the audio as well as the book on Kindle. And I believe that we, all of us, 800, 8 billion of us on this planet, have the potential for an extraordinary life. You know, my name is Chauncey Anderson. I am a full time employee with the federal government. Yes, they passed another CR till the month of March. Thank God. But I also like to day trade. I also like YouTubing. I've just enjoyed it now. I haven't learned the whole scheme of things, but I enjoy learning how to do that. I love my business with my wife because we are a team. MyRootAdvice.com is off the chart second year. We're loving it. And I also love learning to consult, becoming a coach, inspiring others to live their going from ordinary to achieving a fulfilling life and an impactful life. That's what I enjoy doing. I hope to do that. A lot of times when we think about um, extraordinary, you know, I just want to clarify the concept. Extraordinary doesn't just mean financial success, but that it does come with that. There are those financial benefits that come with it, but it's about fulfillment, legacy, personal growth. Those are the true things that when you're living an extraordinary, you're doing the damn thing that you enjoy doing and you feel good about it, even when it's just micro wins that you get out. You get big wins out of it, you elate it. It's just off the charts. Example I had, there's a thing you can sign up on. It's called Masterclass, and it has some of the best people on there in their class, whether it's ballet, whether it's poker, whether it's, extreme sport type personality. But the one person that just blew my mind as I learned his history is Sir Richard Branson. This man is a mogul. He started out very obscure over in England, and he just got this idea one day. And next thing you know, he's launching off into all these other great things, doing some really extreme sport type of things, from scaling down buildings to, flying, supersonic jets, just doing some remarkable things. But me and my wife, we love going on uh, adult only cruises. And we found his cruise line, Virgin Cruise Line, top notch. Don't even try to get me started. I am not trying to get on nobody else's cruise ship but his. Also, he has his own airline industry, Virgin Airlines, another top notch. Then in Vegas, the Virgin Hotel. I mean, probably got so many other things going on. He's just mogul, but he's all about doing things that fulfill his life. There's so many others, but the best thing about, I just want to emphasize that extraordinary is a personal. It's about being the best version of yourself. It ain't gonna change overnight, but you have to begin. You have to start. And a lot of times, and I learned this from the 5 a.m. Club that's written by Robert Sharma, that fear hormone cortisol, that is what it gets in the way. What keeps people just being ordinary is that fear hormone cortisol. And how fear paralyzes your potential, and how, as creator entrepreneurs and high level operators, we must embrace calculated risk. But we got to take on risk. Like when I day trade, we're taught about risk management. you know, how much money we're willing to risk in a stop loss when we enter into a trade, and what will be our take profit. It's just inevitable. When I go to work, there's a certain amount of risk. When I leave my house, go to my job, that something could happen. But I'm all about ensuring my safety as well as safety of others because of the nature of the work that I do. When you have lack of vision, it gets this whole hum. I mean, several, you can go look at my other videos. I've already talked about what's your manifesto for 2025? What are your goals for 2025? I'm talking about not just waiting to 2025, I'm talking about right now. When I did what I'm doing now, I made a decision that if I plan on retiring in 3 to 5 years here, I'm starting what I'm doing, day trading, consulting, YouTube, online e-commerce, e-business with me and my wife. I'm starting those things now. I am not waiting until, oh, I retired. Now what do I want to do? No, that's out the picture. We have to be visionary. We have to have a vision for what we want to do. Think about it. What's holding you back? Put something in the comments. What's holding you back? Write it down. Another good thing that was taught to me, sometimes the thing that you write down, then you find out what's holding you back, rip it up, tear it into itty bitty pieces, and then throw it away. What I've done, I've got like a bowl, and once I ripped it up, I set it on fire, so it's nothing but ash. And at that point, I don't even think about it anymore. I take the necessary steps, actionable steps, you know, that then I can move forward, and I can then make that my first step to overcoming it. You don't let it hold me back. How do you shift to extraordinary? You got to cultivate that vision of thinking. Encourage CEOs to visualize the extraordinary impact they want to leave behind. What do you want to leave behind? Is it wealth? Is it a legacy for your family, friends, loved ones? Is it something that you want to do in your community? Share your personal, or give an example in the comments of transforming an idea into a game changing initiative. One of our biggest ones that we're doing with Winter Wonderland, that thing, volunteering, seeing the smiles that we're gonna. I mean, tonight was a mixer for small businesses, engaging with large companies, engaging with mentors, networking, all that. But tomorrow the work begins with the breakfast, serving the young children, serving the parents, showing the love. They got all of these grand, not what do you call those things, bouncy houses. I mean, the weather was beautiful and sunny today. Out there tomorrow. We're supposed to have nice weather tomorrow. Uh, invest in yourself, self mastery. I've showed you the consulting Bible. I've showed you the other books that I read. Journaling is a big thing. You know, as Robert Sharma talks about, again, those four interior empires, your mindset, your heart set, your health set, and your soul set. Those are game changers, and when you're starting to learn, once you start focusing in on those areas and feeding it, the right things that it need to do, you won't be nothing but extraordinary. People will begin to look at you differently. There are a lot of other resources that are out there. Like I say again, for me in consulting, I have the Consulting Bible by Alan Weiss. I have a book called YouTube Secrets. I have the 5 a.m. Club I told you about. Another good book is called The Atomic Habits by James Clear. So many other books on leadership. You probably can give me one in the comments. Drop one in there for me because I love to pick it up if I don't already have it on in my library. On my bookshelf. Me and my wife, we love picking up books constantly. That's what I would say that will make anybody extraordinary. Do me a solid. Pick up a book. Mine's are right at my fingertips. I can grab them anytime, anywhere. Pick up a book. It blows you away that most people think reading a book is boring. It transports you to places that you will never believe. Puts you in some of the most exotic, some of the most craziest spots. Teaches you. It helps your mind to grow. It's profound. Take bold actions. I can provide the real life thing that has changed my life. Starting my own business. I mean, it is an online e-commerce business, but the work you got to do, it's just amazing. And I would encourage, to take one bold action going into next week. Get ready to enjoy your weekend. I've been off since Wednesday, man. I am enjoying Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, going back to work on Monday, but I'm enjoying where I'm at right now. Power of steadfastness and loyalty. You can look at another video. I've already discussed this. Connect steadfastness to extraordinary leadership. Consistency in values and action creates trust and long-term impact. Now that right there is like it's weight in gold. I can tell you that right now. Loyalty, it fosters relationship. When you get in, you know, in union and in league with someone else, it fosters relationship. It opens doors to extraordinary opportunities. One of the things I found that was really awesome tonight, one of the hostess, he brought a woman up and she was speaking about networking, and his name was Jeff, and she gave us 5 minutes to talk. I had to step away, go do something, but then I saw Jeff standing outside, and I just walked over, introduced myself, discussed a few things about what me and my wife were doing and what was going on within the scope of network. Hearing that he was mentoring Octavia, who's one of the a business owner who put the event together, and me and my wife were volunteering underneath her, and it was a remarkable thing. I told him about myself, I told him about our business, my wife and I business, Rooted Vines, and then it was funny. He gets back on the mic. Well, actually came over and he spoke to me, and I introduced him to my wife Maya, and he then talked about himself and the ventures that he has. I thought that was phenomenal. He has this big, huge golfing empire that he does work with, teaching people how to golf over in the Europe areas. And then he has his mentoring and coaching business that Octavia's under. Just amazing. And then he gets back on the mic and he mentions that he spoke to me. I was like, wow. I was like, that's pretty cool. That's extraordinary. Don't be ordinary, sitting like a lump on the wall. Do that which you desire, that which will lead you to some very extraordinary opportunities. Real quick, I just want to call to action. Quick recap. The extraordinary life is within you. It's within your reach. If you dare to redefine what's possible for yourself and those around you. Now, those action steps that you can take are challenge viewers. I want to challenge you to write down one extraordinary goal, one bold action to start pursuing. And I want to invite you to put something in the comments. I want to foster that accountability, that relationship with you. That's what Alan Weiss talks about in the Consulting Bible. There's no greater way of doing that than to build relationship, and like often as I like to say, you know, if you begin to honor yourself, you're going to honor others. If you love yourself, you will most definitely start loving others. And if you respect yourself, give none but respect to others. Your life is your legacy. Make it extraordinary. That's what I would ask you. And oftentimes, as I often say, stay steadfast. It ain't nothing gonna be overnight. Stay loyal and remember, extraordinary is your new normal. Not ordinary. Extraordinary is your new normal. And as my mentor Robert Schamer would say, own your morning. You're gonna elevate your life. Thank you guys. I had a wonderful time this evening at the Winter Wonderland. I'm gonna be putting some other videos up, and I hope you guys, if y'all not already asleep, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll talk soon. Peace.